Hello, my Cancer and Cancer Rising friends. Sondra from For Your Chi. This is your monthly tarot and oracle card reading for February of 2024. Happy February. Happy Valentine's Day. Let's see what this month has to bring for you. Same story. First 6 houses here on YouTube. The remainder is on Patreon. Link is below. Okay. First house, where you start out this first 72 hours or so of the month of February. Have some extra patience with people and situations, and even with your own asks and manifestations. Look at this. Wait. So patience and wait the first couple of days of February. That's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. So this is also talking about divine timing coupled with the patience message. Interesting. Your second house, your money, your stuff, your cup overrunneth. Okay, so money is looking better here, Cancer. This is the Ace of Cups in traditional tarot. You could actually be given a gift this month, and perhaps you were not expecting this gift. This gift, for those of you that do receive a gift, are going to be very happy. And speaking of receive, look at this. Let yourself receive. If someone wants to give you something, it would be best to just say thank you very much with your hands open in receiving. The bottom of this card says, allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. Someone wants to give you something, okay? It's time to be grateful for what you are about to receive and not to push it away. This is going to be very important for you this month. And especially don't feel guilty about it. This person wants to do it for you. You deserve it. You deserve good things. Your third house, your brother or sister, they're signing a contract or some sort of an agreement. This could be a new job opportunity. This could be a purchase agreement or selling something. They also, wow, look at this, make a wish. They're supposed to make a wish and watch the beauty of its manifestation. This could be a sibling of yours who's about to celebrate a birthday, and so that wish could be made on the birthday cake, candles. Very cool. Okay, your fourth house, your house of home, where you live. Interesting. You have friendship combined with suffering and silence. You're doing a lot of hard work by yourself, but you're not asking for help. Now, this card always indicates that help is available to you if you would just ask the appropriate person. But they're also telling you to make a play date with a friend here. So you may want to invite someone over for coffee, or meet them for coffee, although this is in your house of home, so it's more like, you extend the invitation to host your friend. And it's possible that this friend that you invite over may indeed be the one that you can ask for help from here, okay? This is not talking about where you live. This could be talking about your father or your father energy. It's possible that your father needs help and has not reached out. Interestingly enough, I just did a tarot event where I read this past Saturday for many people, and I did the same event 3 months ago. This lady sat down in front of me and said that I saved her brother because this card showed up in the house of the brother-sister, and that he needed help and he wasn't reaching out. And she called him the next day. Apparently I told her it was urgent. I don't remember this. She was reiterating the story, and she said that she reached out to him the next day and he needed help actually physically getting medical treatment. He was suffering in silence, just like the card said. And she took him to the hospital. They did emergency surgery. He had 100% blockage in his femoral artery. She said, Sondra, if you had not given me that message, my brother would not be here today. And of course, I got the goosebumps from head to toe, and I'm getting them now just as I reiterate the story. So, if this is not talking about you, it's going to be important for you to reach out to your father and ask him if he needs help. If you, in fact, have a father who's alive and you're on speaking terms. Now, the other thing that I will say, what I have seen lately in readings, more so than ever before, someone's parent has passed. So once in a while, a parent whose past shows up here. It's not very often, but I will say it's happening more frequently lately, where they have passed suddenly. So, some of them were sick, but their passing was not expected. Some of them were not sick, and they just, one day they're here, the next day they're gone. And it happens so quickly that the soul has a hard time understanding what has even taken place. So we had to do work, even as I was reading for this crowd, to get their parent to cross over to the other side because they were stuck here on Earth plane. That usually was a rare occasion, but the more we're experiencing this, what's being called sudden death, right? The more these souls are not quite prepared to transition. It's like a point of confusion. So for those of you that have a father figure who has transitioned in that manner, that's who I'm speaking to here. Your fifth house, your house of social life, fun, friends, deception, and envy. Someone's not telling you the whole truth here. For those of you single Cancers, it's important to note that you want to be very careful when you're dating and the stories that you're being told, because you are not being told the truth. Surprise, surprise. The Cancer already knows because you are the most psychic sign, as I tell you every single month that I do your reading. You've got some kind of self-employment here. Now, the bottom of this card says you're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. But in the fifth house, though, this might not be talking specifically about you. If it is talking about you, the message is to network. Go out there, put your business out there, talk to people, talk to a lot of people. But if you're not this entrepreneur, this could be someone in your circle who is, and they might be trying to talk you into helping them with their business. And if that's the case, you might want to just double check the information, because you did get this deception and envy, which is the Seven of Swords, which I would say be cautious about that. Now, sometimes a child will show up in the fifth house for those of you that have more than one child, and they could be wanting to go into some kind of business or small business here. Again, I would just double check the information with the Seven of Swords energy. Something looks off or fishy. Your sixth house, your work and health, emotional withdrawal. You withdrawing mentally from... Now, this could also be you taking like a long weekend sabbatical because you're working too much or too hard. They want you to pay attention to the repetitious signs and messages that are being, I'm getting the word hammered into your mind. Okay, so this is like a meditation card, and as you're meditating or as you take a break, it appears that you're getting flooded with information, or maybe you're just getting this message more so than you are when you're busy. Pay attention to this as it relates to work and health, because there's something that needs to be done here eventually. But right now, the most important part is you receiving this message and taking note of it to handle it as soon as you can. All right, let's look at who's around you in your 7th house of primary relationships before we go into the extended. You've got 2 swords here. We know that's air signs, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. You also have cups here, another Cancer, another Scorpio, or Pisces. And I would just say it's heavy on another Cancer because as I was pre-shuffling your cards, the Moon card fell out of the deck, and I put it back in to see if it was going to come out. It didn't come out, but nevertheless, you do have cups here. So, you know, there could be another Cancer coming in for some of you. Or you may already be partnered with a Cancer, another Cancer. All right, so if you want to follow me in the extended, the link will be below if you're on YouTube. It's on Patreon. I'm also going to put the link to book a reading with me for those of you that want to book a session. You can view my schedule and book at the same time. The extended will contain your 7th house of primary relationships and business partnerships, if that applies to you, and that includes romance angel cards. Your 8th house of intimacy, taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income, if that applies to you also. Your 9th house of your school and travel, your 10th house of career or your mother, your 11th house of your child or your best friend, and the 12th house, what's about to happen 3 months from now in the month of May. Many blessings to you, Cancers. Take care.